Hello, my Darren Daily friends. Before we get started on today's episode, I have an important announcement. This is for business owners, contractors, and leaders inside companies with revenue responsibilities. I know that these are chaotic and challenging times. We are surrounded by a blizzard of bad news. As leaders, we are having to navigate an unprecedented avalanche of economic hazards. We are now facing a recessive market with labor and supply issues significantly constraining our ability to drive top-line revenue, but you can still grow the bottom line, and you can grow it big time. I can show you how to find the bottom line cash that you need now, before it's too late. It's buried right inside your business right now, and I will help you find it and I will help you mine it out. There are 4 hidden profit centers that can 10x your bottom line and quickly. Once you know where they are, you'll never again have to participate in recessions or ever have to worry about dips in the stock market or the economy. When they do come, as they will inevitably come, you'll be able to smile while others panic. I'm holding a special broadcast to identify these 4 untapped profit centers for you. Registration is free. It's on me. I've done all the hard work of preparing this for you, so you don't have to. You only need to show up ready to take lots of notes. We'll go 45 to 60 minutes, and what you will learn in that time will be very valuable for you for the rest of your business life. So be sure you get registered, and now on to today's episode. One morning, a bushy, gray-bearded man started towards the market. Hobbling along, he realized something wasn't right. The spring air, it felt right, but it didn't smell right. It smelled sour. He paused, he looked around, he shrugged, and then dutifully trudged along. He happened upon a purple lilac bush in full bloom. He thought, this sweet lilac bush, it'll help me escape the sour. So he stopped, he inhaled deeply, and in horror, he jerked away. It reeked. And the deeper he inhaled, the more disgusting it smelled. Having found no relief, he dejectedly just shuffled along. A whistling stranger passed by, teetering, confused. The gray-bearded man, he thought, how can anybody whistle in this sour air? It is beyond me. Further along, a fellow townsman waved, calling good day to the gray-bearded man. He stopped in frustration and called back, do you smell that? And the townsman joyfully called back, yes, isn't the spring air lovely? Huh. The confused gray-bearded man said as he tottered towards the market. It was the same everywhere he went. Finally, produce in hand, the frustrated, confused, dreary, gray-bearded man headed home. Despondent, he thought to himself, the whole world stinks. The sun slipped below the horizon while the bushy gray-bearded man sat sadly in his sour-filled room. Discouraged and confused, he hoped for the relief of some sleep. While washing his face for bed, rancid white bits of cottage cheese fell from under his mustache. They had clung there since dinner the night before. Clearing them out, toweling off, and straightening himself up, he inhaled deeply, and spring fragrances danced in his nose. Suddenly, the world didn't stink anymore. The moral of this story is, if the whole world stinks, maybe the problem isn't the world. Maybe it's you. There are very few things that all philosophers from all ages agree on, but there is one, and that is we become what we think about. You see and experience the world as you think of it and perceive it to be. The world is different from the mind and through the eyes of every single individual. None of us experience the same world the same. The world around us is a bombardment of billions of sensory inputs. Our thoughts create our focus, and our focus is what we see and what we hear and what we experience. As Proverbs told us twice, once in 23:7, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he, and again in 4:23. Be careful what you think because your thoughts run your life. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius put it this way, a man or woman's life is what his or her thoughts make of it. And Ralph Waldo Emerson said, a man or woman is what he or she thinks about all day long. You've had the experience. You wake up and you go on social media or read the news. It's filled with school shootings, war, political corruption, stories of racism, discrimination, etc. Suddenly now, you're worrying about your own family, your job, or your business, or your lack of savings and your bills. You look outside and the weather seems uncomfortable. You notice that people are walking by, they seem to look at the ground more than before. Everyone around you just seems afraid. Alternatively, in the same world, at the same time, if you wake up and you watch your Darren Daily, you read from a great book filled with success stories that inspire you, You look at your schedule and you see the people that you're going to get a chance to interact with, help, and make a positive impact on. As you walk out your front door, now excited about your day, the air feels refreshingly crisp. The sky looks surprisingly magnificent. The birds, the trees, and the flowers are radiant. As you walk about, people around you seem cheerful as well. They smile at you as you pass. You get a sense of gratitude for your good luck and fortunate circumstance. You see, this morning I want to remind you of two very important things about creating the life and the world that you want to live in. Number one, your thoughts create your reality. What you focus on is what you will find and continue to create. Number two, what you think about is what you feed your mind. Be vigilant on what you read and what you watch and what you listen to and who. Your mind is a powerful creator. What you feed it, it will find more of. You can create the life that you want if you feed your mind what it needs to create it for you. You see, you are the programmer by what it is that you input. That is why I do all of this for all of you every workday, to give you the positive code that you need to feed your mind with, to show you what is right and what is positive and what is possible for you, to help you grow better every day so that you can live the life that you were meant to live. If you are committed to #never miss here on Darren Daily, write that in the comments below. And do somebody a favor and share today's Darren Daily with them. Help them see what is right and what is wonderful and what is possible in this beautiful world and this miraculous thing that we call life. And have a wonderful day, everybody.